The Echo Dot from Amazon is the latest cost-effective avenue into Alexa, all contained in a compact device. With its very own voice-activated personal assistant, you can quickly play your favorite music, control a wide range of third-party apps, add items to your Amazon shopping basket, and several other useful functions. For a very reasonable price, you are getting a miniaturized version of the Amazon Echo, which is the large speaker option. You do get a smaller speaker with the Echo Dot, but you can easily connect your own personal speakers wirelessly so that you can get a more superior playback feature. You will really need to get yourself an Amazon Prime account for accessing Amazon Music and the various services to receive the most from the Echo Dot device. However, even if you do not opt in for the subscription service, the Echo Dot can still perform plenty of tasks. What features does the Amazon Echo Dot have? The Echo Dot is essentially your very own personal assistant to use in your home. Not too dissimilar to Siri, iOS devices, and Google Now, Android devices, you can awaken Echo Dot by using one function word and will instantly be ready to answer any commands or queries. Simple functions include setting alarms and timers, answering various questions using the Wikipedia as an information resources, accessing your Amazon shopping basket to add items, also updating your calendar and adding important reminders for those special events. With the more advanced functions, this relies heavily on using third-party app integration. Much like the larger Echo device, the Dot is fully able to perform music playback via the most popular services, such as Amazon Music, which is used as standard, Spotify and TuneIn Radio. If you are using the device in the US, then you have access to Pandora and iHeartRadio. The Dot will read you the latest Audible audiobooks and additionally play a news flash of all the latest news from a whole range of available news services. It's capable of so much more when you plunge deeper into the various features the Echo Dot possesses. You can easily set it up to reorder your favorite meal from Just Eat, request yourself a driver using the Uber app, or even request a recipe from Jamie Oliver to inspire the next dish you are cooking. There really are an endless scope of functions that can be performed, and these will of course be updated regularly in the future, so many more functions will become available. Such as Logitech announcing its Harmony remote control that will work seamlessly with Alexa, allowing you to control your television and other media devices using Echo Dot. Amazon just recently added the function to shop via your Prime account using either the Echo or Echo Dot, which can be a cool but somewhat risky feature if you choose to take advantage of it. If you find yourself in the lucky position of owning additional smart devices such as the Smart Thermostat Hive or Philips Hue lights, then you are able to control these devices also. There is a multitude of functionality, and the Echo Dot allow you to use voice commands to control these devices rather than you physically touch them, providing both flexibility and more freedom. Amazon Echo Dot once out of the box. When you have unboxed your Echo Dot, you will be able to easily set it up using your Wi-Fi home network and download the Alexa app, which is available for both Android and iOS devices, and the app will guide you safely through the setup process. If you are considering buying the Dot device, then you should take into account how far from the router you are wishing to place it. We did discover the signal got rather weak when put at distance from the router, so if you suffer from Wi-Fi connection drops, then this is something to keep in mind. Overall design of the Amazon Echo Dot. The Amazon Echo Dot is small and compact and measures around the diameter of a coaster. Don't be tempted to rest anything on top of the device, as this is where the 4 control buttons are housed: mute for the mic, volume up and down, and the action button. You really won't be needing to touch these very often, but it's nice to know they are there if needed. Where the Amazon Echo uses the rotating control wheel for tinkering with the volume, the Echo Dot makes use of the plus and minus button. Both devices have a stylish light-up ring which shows different colors dependent on what is being performed and really illuminates a dark room. As a good example, when turning the volume up or down, the light ring shows a white color and moves clockwise to show the level of volume. When the Alexa is listening, then a blue and green light displays, where the orange light is used during the setup process and shows a convenient red light when there is some sort of problem with the device. The microphone reception for the Alexa function is really precise and she can clearly hear commands from way across the room, even if your dot is placed in the far corner. Alexa is constantly ready and waiting for your commands, and that is why the Echo Dot uses mains power rather than relying on the power of a built-in battery. You can possess an Echo Dot that complements your preference as long as you choose black or white. However, there are quite a range of colorful cases in leather fabrics which will help keep the device clean and stylish at the same time. Does the Amazon Echo Dot have quality sound? They often say that all good things come in small packages. The Echo Dot's main function at the outset is to be a personal assistant, so if you are searching for a top quality sound system to stream all your favorite music tracks from Amazon Music or Spotify, then you should probably look elsewhere or opt for the larger Echo device. This is not to indicate that the sound quality from the Echo Dot is in any way inferior. It can blast out sound rather loudly for a device of its size, but due to the scale you will find that music can sound rather tinny. You certainly won't be using the Echo Dot when holding any of your various house parties. So, this is where one of the Dot's main features shows its hand. Situated conveniently around the back is a 3.5mm jack, so you can connect another audio system or speaker, and even via using the Bluetooth connection. When using the Dot and a separate speaker system, you don't have to place them next to each other when selecting the wireless Bluetooth. We discovered it was really simple to pair both the Echo Dot and the home audio receiver. When you are not blasting out the latest tunes, we think Alexa's voice quality sounds really good. She sounds rather human and much less robotic sounding than other options available. This is why we are more comfortable with calling Alexa her rather than just it. Does Alexa find it easy to understand you? The Echo Dot can really be used in a powerful way in theory, but does Alexa actually understand spoken requests? A straight answer to this question would be yes and no. We discover that Alexa can be both extremely clever and also quite stupid at the same time. The example would be when using the Philips Hue light bulbs with the Dot device. You are able to switch the lights on or off, or their intensity brighter or darker, but anything more complicated than that and Alexa would not understand your request. As standard, the Philips Hue color bulbs can set with various scenes that uses varying color palettes such as Savannah Sunset, Tropical Twilight or Arctic Aurora. We just found it not possible to switch the lights to such scene settings. For the far simpler built-in tasks, Alexa can be quite sophisticated. When altering the playback volume as an example, this can be altered in a variety of ways, such as Alexa, turn it up, Alexa set the volume to 6, Alexa, lower the volume, and Alexa, crank it up, which is just 4 simple voice commands from the many variations. Alexa is supposedly cloud-based, and Amazon is claiming that it is in a continual learning process that not only adds new skills and functions, but will also adapt to the way you speak, the things that you say, and your own personal preferences. In the short time we have been using Echo Dot, it does appear to have been improving when it came to understanding our requests and those of our friends also. This may have been because Alexa was learning to converse with us, or it may have been because we were learning to converse better with Alexa. When answering complex questions, Alexa is fully able to answer a variety of questions that you may have floating around inside your head, whether it's working out how many meters in a mile, doing basic arithmetic, or answering trivia questions. Unfortunately, we discovered that Alexa is not as competent with such tasks as we would like. Asking Google Now or Siri these similar questions will deliver far better results and more detailed answers. After a short while you will get totally sick of hearing the reply I can't find the answer to the question I heard, even to the point where you are not either bothering to ask. We have a gut feeling that the new Google Home will be far better at answering these knowledge-based questions more thoroughly, so if you want a highly reliable virtual assistant, then you may wish to use that instead. Even though it sounds like some robot from a movie in the 80s. A failure to completely understand. Although it's a constantly learning smart device, we do find that Echo Dot will quite often not completely understand or hear questions properly, even with commands that have been asked multiple times previously. This becomes apparent when performing simple tasks like playing songs using Spotify. We were constantly having to repeat the song or playlist name simply because when asked the first time a totally unrelated song was played. A member of the team had to alter the name of a particular playlist several times before Alexa finally understood what they were requesting to play. You will no doubt end up having an argument with the Dot device and then feel rather silly when you remember that you are back chatting an inanimate device. Connecting the Fire TV. We possess a first-generation Amazon Fire TV stick which we use in the same location as the Echo Dot, so it would seem foolproof that the two devices would be able to communicate effectively with each other. Alexa, play Lucifer on my Fire TV stick. Alas, no joy, it simply didn't even work. Fortunately, if you own the more up-to-date Fire TV stick with the voice control, then it will function using that device's remote. Note: only by using the remote. You cannot get either the Echo or Echo Dot to communicate effectively with the Fire TV stick or any of the other Amazon TV products. Not at the moment you can't, which does rather seem to be a bit of a missed opportunity. Lack of understanding in